My name is Amie Chavez-Aguilar. I work at UNM-Taos. I have been an instructor now for several years, mostly as an adjunct. The last couple of years I've become a full-time faculty member. Before that, for 20 some odd years, I was in student affairs. The class I teach is University 101 in addition to Spanish. The students in my class struggle with note-taking, basic reading skills, those skills that they're going to need in order to be successful in college. They don't have those basic skills. One of the things that I believe about higher ed is that we need to do a better job of helping instructors be better teachers. We don't get a lot of training in that sense. So when I received the opportunity to learn how to be a better teacher, I jumped at the opportunity. I believe that faculty have the biggest impact on students because they get to see students every single week. We are looking at about 40 hours or more per semester, so you have a lot of contact time with each student. So that's where the student gets most of their interaction. So they're the ones, in my opinion, the faculty, they get the most opportunity, the biggest opportunity to impact the student the most.
My name is Veronica Sanchez. I'm part-time faculty here at UNM-Taos. I teach in the Human Services Department, and I've been doing that for about 5 years. I wanted to join the program because I'm always interested in learning new ways of how I could help my students and also learn different strategies to engage them and really become a better instructor for them, and so I can support them in developing and accomplishing their goal of completing college. I've been able to implement quite a few strategies that they've given to us. So a lot of group discussions and engagement through having entire classroom participation instead of doing lecturing classes. I've been able to change the format and been able to see positive results by doing that.
My name is Elizabeth Moya-Herrera, and I'm a retired public school teacher, K-12, for over 31 years. I've been at UNM-Taos for about 16 years, I believe. I work primarily with elementary ed students that are wanting to be teachers. I joined the CTL program because after having been in the K-12 system for 31 years, there was always professional development, and I haven't found that to be so at the higher ed level. And I wanted to have the opportunity to work with colleagues in a collaborative way to address our main goal, which is student success. I guess I believe primarily that student success is really tied to what a teacher knows and can do, and so that by making changes, applying new skills, applying new information regarding research, I can help my students to be more successful.
My name is Donny Lia Barragan, and I am a UNM instructor in Taos, New Mexico. I teach remedial math for the university, and I've been teaching so for about 5 years. One of the things my students struggle with is not just attending school, but also balancing the family, work, life environment with their education. I joined the CTL program because I think it's important for all instructors to continue learning themselves. I was really excited about this program because it was a collaborative opportunity for me to work with others and also learn about new activities and techniques that I can use in the classroom to better engage my students. This has been a wonderful experience. It's been a wonderful experience because I've had the opportunity to work with other colleagues and also learn about some of the techniques that I can use in the classroom. That's been especially useful because it encourages experimentation. One of the things that I've really enjoyed is the opportunity to talk to other instructors and talk to them about the techniques that are working, the techniques that aren't working, and I loved the opportunity to just experiment and have that support and encouragement of my fellows in the process. Some of the changes that I've already started to implement in the classroom is to have a lot more of a student-directed classroom. So encouraging the students to work amongst each other, encouraging the students to ask more questions to each other and answer a lot more of the questions themselves. I think it's been really good for the students to learn from each other. And sometimes a student will present a new concept or a formula in a way that makes a lot more sense than the way that I presented it, and I love it. I love that my students are teaching each other, and that's encouraging for me. One of the things that I wanted to mention was that I think that this has been a really amazing process for all of us in the CTL program, and I truly want to take this opportunity to thank Dr. Archuleta for allowing us to do this. I know that a lot of universities don't have the funds or resources to support their staff, but I feel very privileged and very grateful that Dr. Archuleta has allowed for this. And thank you, Kathy and Melissa, for the opportunity and for all your guidance and support through the process.